Welcome back, everyone. This is Yoshi. I'm here to talk about some of my ticks. I'm going through a waxing period. It's causing my ticks to increase. Even though with the use of cannabis, I've been having a harder time keeping them back. This has been going on for like a week or so, and it has become highly annoying. A lot of obsessive thoughts and urges to do things. I'm suppressing it as much as I can, but some tics sometimes it gets to the point where I can't suppress them, and it's becoming a hassle. I'm in California, and it it's like so hard to get weed here, and I don't understand that. This is you think California would be one of the places where it would be really easy to get it, but I don't know. Like ever since I've been here, it's been such a hard time, and now I think the the heat is causing my ticks to also become more aggravated. I will go into the cool air of the house and I will be fine. And then when I come outside, I start feeling a lot more tickish, and the weed is not really helping at the moment due to the waxing period. So I'm I feel kind of stuck, and I'm not sure what to do at the moment. But all I can really do is just suppress it as much as I can, and then release whatever else that I can. And once I go back through a waning period, I'll be fine. Sorry for all the face touching and stuff. It is like really hot out here, and I'm like sweating like a dog, and it's annoying. It's probably like almost 100 degrees, and it's not even 11 o'clock. This Northern California has been sucking extremely with the heat. It's been getting worse. Like, we had that heat wave when it wasn't even summertime yet, and now the heat here is going to get worse. We're going to be leaving around August to try to get back to Colorado and get some things done that we need to get done there. Been enjoying our time here. Been able to deal with the ticks quite well, even though I haven't had as much weed as I would have enjoyed. And that's one reason I can't wait to get back to Colorado. Lots of weed. And I can be like normal all the time. Um, it the waxing period, Tourette syndrome. For people with Tourette syndrome, if you don't know, ticks go into a waxing and weaning period. Um, so for a short while, they will increase in ticks, the frequency and severity, and then for a short while, they will decrease, and eventually, you'll become somewhat asymptomatic, meaning you're not showing any symptoms. For me, usually um, whenever I'm totally waned, the ticks aren't there, that will usually last for a month. It takes a couple weeks for it to go down, start decreasing in frequency, and eventually level off into nothing. Same with the waxing, where it increases. It will be a couple weeks, and then it just starts increasing more and more. But um, but been having, since I've had, most of the time I've had cannabis, it's hard to tell when when my ticks are waxing and waning, and most of the time they don't even get to complete the waxing and waning cycles, which is why most of my ticks don't really change anymore. Because usually during the waxing and waning cycle, your ticks will change. Some will leave, you'll gain new ones. But for me, it doesn't really happen like that anymore, which it's making me wanting to experiment and see if I let it happen if which ticks will leave and which ticks will become new, because like since the falling ticks has started, I mean, it's been like over a year since I first had them, maybe two now, and they haven't changed. And I'm thinking that it's because my ticks don't get to complete the wax and waning cycle. And I mean, I'm wanting to let that happen to test it, but I also don't want to, let the ticks happen so that I'm unable to do, you know, quality of life things that I need to do. So, you end up becoming, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Not sure what to do at the moment, but I'll eventually figure out a good tactic on how to solve this situation. It'll just take some time. Um, Yuba City is still nice. It's just, it's hot. It is always hot, and there's like, dude, you can't really do much outside because you know, even just sitting outside, you're sweating balls, and it's annoying. It's kind of like being a NOLA, except it's not as humid. It's just you're sweating all the time, and it's hard to deal with. Sometimes I really can't deal with it. Sensory issues, people with Tourette syndrome, they have sensory processing issues as well, which is why, various sensations, they can't handle or will cause them to tic a lot more. Sweating sometimes I just can't handle it. But not much I can do at the moment besides try to deal with it. I was able to get some cannabis. It's like a nice fruity kind, but it smells more like sour diesel. But I'm not sure. I'm not able to get the info on the strain name, its THC content and the such. So it makes it hard to try to figure out what kind of strain it is when you have no info whatsoever besides trying to go and smell and taste. It's a really dense bud. This is really great. I love when the buds are denser, they last longer in my opinion than the really fluffy weed. Well, there's less, packets of air and stuff, and since it's closer together, it burns slower, which in my opinion makes it last a whole lot longer than the really fluffy nugs of weed. Some people like that, some people don't. I'm one of the people who don't. Um, Thanks for listening to my video. I hope you guys enjoy.